Hello, everybody. Welcome to Two Top Hats. I am the blue one,
I'm the red one.
and today we're going to do something different. We have an Action Jackson video on the way. We just wanted to try something a little different because, after all, our thing is movies, media, and morons.
So we decided to talk about some morons.
So yeah, breaking news: Donald Trump did something stupid.
Big surprise.
Yeah. And it wasn't really saying something dumb. It was saying something incredibly insensitive.
Which in turn was dumb.
Yeah. So Donald Trump did this.
Wow. So nice. That was not the easiest entrance I've ever made. My wife called. She said, there are helicopters following you, and we did. And then we went under a fence and through a fence. And, oh, boy, I felt like I was crossing the border, actually. You know, it's true. I was crossing the border, but I got here. They said, Mr. Trump, it would be really much easier, sir, if you just didn't speak today and just left and go back immediately to Indiana. And I said, you know, we can't let these people down, right? Do we agree? We can't do it.
So that's a stupid thing to say.
Yeah, and the whole circumstance is just stupid.
Also, it's hilarious.
Yes.
There were so many protesters that he had to get out of his car and walk around and climb under fences. And I think he was like an hour late or something like that. But my favorite part is where he says that he didn't want to let people down. Hasn't that been his whole campaign?
Yeah, I think letting people down was the fact that he went to the actual, what was it? Is it a speech that he gave?
Yeah, it was a speech or something.
Yeah, I think the letdown was that he actually made it there.
I didn't want to let you down, so I'm here.
Wrong.
Yeah, so that's an incredibly stupid thing. And to kick off our first video that isn't about a movie, we have a little list of 25 really stupid things he said. We're just going to say them out of context because that's the best way to do it.
All right. So we'll take turns here.
All right. You want to do the first one?
All right. If Ivanka weren't my daughter, perhaps I'd be dating her. This is from The View, 2006.
Oh, this is a good one for me to read. Black guys counting my money? I hate it. The only kind of people I want counting my money are little short guys that wear yarmulkes every day. That's fun to read as a Jewish person.
I think the only difference between me and the other candidates is that I'm more honest and my women are more beautiful.
Oh, you mean your wife that's an immigrant?
Well, two of those two things are wrong. Well, actually, I should be insensitive. I can't actually judge the beauty of women, so I'm just going to say that one of those things is still wrong.
Oh, jeez. Ariana Huffington is unattractive, both inside and out. I fully understand why her former husband left her for a man. He made a good decision. There's a gif of him dancing.
Our great African-American president hasn't exactly had a positive impact on the thugs who are so happily and openly destroying Baltimore.
What?
What? I mean, I don't think he's impacted it.
You don't want to positively impact thugs.
Yeah. I mean, I know you like Obama. Even though I don't like Obama, I still don't think that makes sense.
If I were running The View, I'd fire Rosie O'Donnell. I mean, I'd look at her right in that fat, ugly face of hers. I'd say, Rosie, you're fired.
That's definitely a thing you do, apparently. It's freezing and snowing in New York. We need global warming.
Yeah, that thing that exists.
Okay.
So wait,
What?
He's saying that we don't have it and we need it. Oh, here's his very famous one. When Mexico sends its people, they're not sending the best. They're not sending you this. What?
They're not sending you? What?
They're sending people that have lots of problems, and they're bringing those problems with us. With them, I guess. They're bringing drugs. They're bringing crime. They're rapists, and some, I assume, are good people. John Oliver put it really well by comparing it. to someone like in a village screaming, "Werewolves! They're werewolves! They're coming to eat us!" Some I assume are good, but they're werewolves.
You can't just completely
Bash
insult,
someone.
bash a group of people. They'd be like, some of them are good, probably. That's not how politics works.
Oh, jeez.
You're disgusting, as said to a lawyer who asked for a medical pump to pump breast milk for her baby.
You're disgusting, you pumpkin. Alright, next page. I will build a great wall, and nobody builds walls better than me. Believe me, and I'll build them very inexpensively. No, you won't.
No.
I will build a great wall on our southern border, and I will make Mexico pay for that wall. Mark your words. So, alright, Mexico doesn't want to pay for the wall. And
with good reason.
Yeah, because they don't have the money. He thinks they do in the trade deficit, but that's not just money that they have. It's not just, oh yeah, here's our trade deficit money that we're gonna go like
we're gonna use to build this wall.
We're gonna buy 1 million piñatas. No, that's not how anything works.
I have a great relationship with blacks. I've always had a great relationship with blacks. Like how you said you don't want them counting your money.
Or by referring to them referring to them as the blacks.
The blacks. They're not a band.
Oh, next quote. Laziness is a trait in blacks.
Oh, Trump. So I losers and haters, but my IQ is one of the highest, and you all know it. Please don't feel so stupid or insecure. It's not your fault.
Like, it's not your fault that you're a xenophobic idiot?
Mm-hmm.
Oh!
Here we go.
We're probably going to make a video about this. I was thinking about making a video about this, but we can just talk about it now. I was down there, and I watched our police and our firemen down on 7-Eleven, down at the World Trade Center, right after it came down.
You know...
Here is the thing, and here's how stupid Trump supporters are. And if you're a Trump supporter that's watching, yeah, we're probably not walking because you're so stupid. Someone was defending this and saying, actually, 7-Eleven is the number of a fire department in New York.
Oh yeah,
that was actually there when the towers went down.
Except the way you phrased it was down on 7-Eleven,
down at the World Trade Center.
So let me read that out to you. If you replace 7-Eleven with fire department, I was down there and I watched our police and our firemen down on fire station, down at the World Trade Center right after it came down. Nope, still doesn't make sense.
So we don't have to make a video about that because we just talked about all the things we would say.
Part of the beauty is me is that I'm very rich. No, the amount of money you have doesn't determine beauty, Trump. Only in your sick, twisted mind.
Oh my god. Okay. So apparently he was asked if he would start a war with China as president, and he eloquently said, "Who knows?"
Doesn't he know how Fallout happened? Donald. They got it wrong. Fallout didn't happen in 2044. It happens now when Trump becomes president, starts a war with China. An extremely credible source has called my office and told me that Barack Obama's birth certificate is a fraud. Extremely credible.
If they're talking to Donald Trump, they have no credibility.
No.
My fingers are long and beautiful, as it has been well documented, are various other parts of my body.
Oh, that was his line.
Oh yeah, he's talking about his baby fingers. His baby hands. Well, Trump, your hands are like cocktail sausages. So I don't know what you're talking about right there. Also, what does this have to do with being president?
Nothing?
Yeah. Well, it is Trump.
A well-educated black has a tremendous advantage over a well-educated white in terms of the job market. I think sometimes a black may think they don't have an advantage or this and that, if I was starting off today, I would love to be a well-educated black.
Well, if you were a well-educated black, you would have to turn on the TV and watch a pumpkin with cocktail sausage fingers talking about how he has a great relationship with you.
Yeah, and then later say how he doesn't like you.
Oh, I am the least racist person there is. And I think most people that know me would tell you that. I am the least racist.
Well, I've seen proof in this page.
What do you call it when you say an entire group of people are rapists?
But some of them are good though, Dylan. Right?
Is it racist? Because it couldn't be.
The concept of global warming was created by and for the Chinese in order to make U.S. manufacturing non-competitive. What?
Wait. Oh, the concept. I was like, did you think that the Chinese just made global warming?
They developed it so that they could steal all of our manufacturing, even though that doesn't make sense.
This next one makes no sense either. The U.S. will invite El Chapo, the Mexican drug lord who escaped prison, to become a U.S. citizen because our leaders can't say no.
Actually, what? Free trade is terrible. Free trade can be wonderful if you have smart people, but we have stupid people.
Oh, you mean like
you? Mean like you?
I have never seen a thin person drinking Diet Coke.
Well, that's not relevant to anything.
For the record, Donald Trump, I have.
I do find that slightly humorous though, because it plays on the fact that a lot of people that drink diet drinks are usually actually unhealthy, and they just make the excuse.
Yeah.
But you know, it's Trump, so
my grandparents are extremely healthy, and they do drink Diet Coke. All right, last one.
So you want me to do this?
Yeah.
Okay. You know, it really doesn't matter what the media write as long as you've got a young and beautiful piece of ass. What?
Okay. Well, so those are some stupid things he said. I'm really glad that the crossing the border thing wasn't on that list. That'd be stupid. So that looks like it's it. Don't forget, Donald Trump is an immigrant. He's gone. He feels like he crossed the border. As a final note, I'd like to say, coming back to that I like that instead of gaining some sort of sympathy, because it was basically extremely inconvenient, and he can use his tiny brain to kind of use that logic to understand crossing the border, and he's like, and maybe make immigration reform part of his policy. Nope, he makes a stupid joke.
Or you could even say, you know, it's not really appropriate to be blocking protests because I have my right to free speech as well. But instead he decided to say something stupid because he's Donald Trump.
Yep. All right, that's it. We will most likely have our Action Jackson video next weekend. We appreciate if you like and subscribe, like the video, and subscribe to us.
However,
links.
Just so you know, we really don't care if you do or don't. And as my studies have shown, you telling people that to like and subscribe actually doesn't make them want to like and subscribe.
I know, but you have to say it. You have to. It's part of the thing.
Okay.
Here's a fun fact. If you don't say it, the YouTube team comes and chops off your kneecaps. So you have to say it.
I do like my kneecaps.
Yep. So if you don't want your kneecaps chopped off, you want to like and subscribe to our video.
Sure.
And links to Patreon, Twitter, all that stuff are in the description. We would appreciate you to send us your idiots, whether it's a video, a movie, Donald Trump said another stupid thing, anything like that. Send it to us, and we will try to make a video
I've just been handed something in Chinese. I believe that the person who handed this to me does not actually understand that I'm learning Japanese, not Chinese. And, well, I guess we'll leave off on that.
Yep, that totally random note. And we will see you next weekend with Action Jackson.